All right, so we're back at it with the quartering because I am thoroughly enjoying this downfall where he's gone from like the he's pretty much become the right wing RTU where he's gone from doing his normal content to I'm gonna branch out and do a bunch of other things and completely destroy everything I created and then complain about how it's other people's fault because Jeremy can do no wrong. It's everybody else that is wrong. It's his viewers that are wrong. It is not him that is wrong. And he does actually blame everybody except for himself. I've watched the first like minute of this and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be an absolute gold mine of salt. So here we go. The quartering blaming everybody else. He has no idea why his thing's going wrong. He tries to blame YouTube and say it's all YouTube's fault. It's YouTube's fault that his numbers are in the tank. Now we're gonna jump over to Social Blade real quick before we start the video. We're gonna look at this. We're gonna say in April of last year, he got some subs. What was happening last year? Oh, that's right. We had the presidential election. People saw that he was being promoted in the algorithm because he's doing election content. And what happens as it goes on and on? The same thing I complained about where he's just doing nothing but fucking coffee ads, trying to shill his awful coffee to everybody that I think we discovered that he drop ships it to himself to then rebox and then send out to you, but he doesn't do anything with it, and something about shipping it back from Walmart or back to Walmart. Like, it was absolutely insane, the amount of stuff that he says in this video. But yeah, just look up the quartering in my videos. You can go watch the downfall of the quartering, and you can see his views from July of 2024. They're just going down and down and down and down and down. But we'll watch the video because this is absolutely insane because he says it's only been going on for 2 weeks and it's YouTube's fault and he's doing nothing wrong and he doesn't understand why you won't watch him.
I don't know if many of you have noticed, but I've been a lot more shifty and weird
You've always been shifty and weird, you little bastard.
breathy lately. And it's because I'm having near daily anxiety.
How are you having anxiety? You sit in your basement. You sit in your basement and read articles for YouTube videos, and you don't even edit them. You don't even edit them yourself. You have an entire team of staff that you said does it for you. You don't have to worry about shit. You literally just pick 5 random topics that are trending and make a video, and someone else takes care of the rest of the work for you. You don't make thumbnails. Like, well, how do you have anxiety? It's not like your wife is hounding you. It's not like you're in the poorhouse. It's not like you're living in your mom's basement. You're in your own basement while you pay your wife's pilot to fly her around. And then you get drunk in your basement while she's flying around with some dude. Like, bro, how do you have anxiety? Somebody explain that you're having daily anxiety from making YouTube videos. You should probably get out the fucking internet.
There's been something going on with my YouTube channel over the past couple of weeks.
Again, there it is, the last couple of weeks. I just pulled it up. He literally got a boost from the election, then everybody realized how shit his channel was and how much slop it was, and his own fans were even tired of hearing about his stupid-ass coffee brand 5, 6, 7 times a day. Nobody wants to hear it. We don't care. Nobody's buying your shitty coffee. That's why you had to sell thousands of bags of it. Tens of thousands of dollars worth of product in like a week and a half. And I'm guaranteeing you didn't hit it because guess what's not in this video? A fucking coffee ad.
That I have been spending almost every single night trying to figure out.
Read your comments. Oh wait, you do read your comments. You just block anybody who says anything negatively about your channel or your coffee so you don't have to listen to them. You even did a scathing review or a scathing video for a milk toast review on Amazon that you cried about for like 20 minutes. 20 minutes of you crying because you didn't get a 5-star review on Amazon. You don't know what's going on because you don't listen to anybody but yourself.
Talk to my YouTube rep. I talk to other people in the space. I just can't figure it out. And
you don't want to figure it out because you know that you're the problem.
Right now, I don't even really have a great answer. But what I do have is an action plan.
Ooh, he doesn't know what's wrong, but he made an action plan to resolve the problems. Let's hear what that involves.
Over the past several weeks, I have noticed videos that used to get 50, 60, 70, 80,000 views were starting to get
Oh my God.
10,000 views.
This is a struggle. I'm 49 seconds in, and I'm like, this is so fucking boring. You know what? He said something about 50,000 views being like, oh wait, hold on, 50,000 views being extremely low for him over the last couple weeks. The last couple weeks. Let's see, day 4. That's 4 days ago. That's 5 days ago. That's 6 days ago. All right, there it is. Donald Trump dragged into war by yeah. That was a hot topic, and you only got 50K views. No one cares. Bill Maher destroys woke Democrats. Nobody cares. The rest of these are way over 50,000 views. What the fuck are you talking about? You know, let's keep scrolling. Let's go a month back. You're getting the same amount of views on almost everything except for the collapse of Blue Sky that never happened. Your clickbait titles, where you say something's gonna happen and it never does. You know, at least when I make my clickbait titles, I leave it as a question so you can watch the entire video and come to your own conclusion. Or I say, this is dumb. I don't like say, oh no, Elon Musk is gonna get murdered by Trump, and then, you know, nothing ever happens. I don't let the nothing ever happens gang win, okay? And you know what? You can even go through the comments. I think you've clickbaited too close to the sun. Now, whenever I see clickbaity title, which is most of them, I just assume it's hyperbole and skip it. He has no idea what's going on. He has no idea what's going wrong with his channel. Clickbait may work for a while, but eventually people will stop clicking it. Well, you didn't like that one. The clickbait technique of claiming that someone gets owned and then absolutely does not is mad annoying. I completely agree. But we're going to keep going into this because I want to get to the part where he says that he fired everybody who is not willing to work for free and is only doing the good commie thing and keeping people who are willing to work for free. So let's just go ahead and skip to that part. All right, here we go. Here it is.
Staff was creating that. And so I have trimmed fat.
Hold on, what did I skip? I get
The rest of that meant I was covering some stuff that maybe I wasn't passionate about, you know, or I wasn't that interested in. But I thought, hey, this is what's going on, and this is the stuff. The stress of having so much staff was creating that.
Hold on. I thought he at least picked the topics himself. Are you telling me he hired his staff to pick the articles, to edit the videos, to make the thumbnails, to write the script, and all he had to do was record the video? That's all you were doing? And at the beginning of the video, you're complaining about anxiety when all you're doing is literally reading in front of a camera? How do you have that much staff? What the... I don't know anybody. I think Mr. Beast might be the only one who does that because he does those elaborate fucking things to get views, which, I mean, is relatively understandable if you're setting stuff up like this, but you sit in a fucking basement and read articles. How do you have this much staff? How are you doing so little and have anxiety?
And so I have trimmed fat.
So he fired people.
I'm not going to name names or...
He hired people to do what he didn't want to do. And they did what they were told to do by him, and it killed his channel. So he fires them so that he doesn't have to say it was his fault. He says it was their fault. They did what I told them. What the fuck is this piece of shit? You know, could you imagine, like, you get hired by somebody, like, hey, we're going to pay you a shit ton of money. All you're going to do is take the garbage out of the garbage cans and throw it in the dumpster every day. And you go in there, you take the garbage out of the garbage cans, you throw it in the dumpster, and you come back one day and they're like, yeah, you shouldn't have thrown that garbage in the dumpster. You're fired. Like, what the shit, man?
Or anything like that. But I went from a staff of about 10 people.
How was that 10 people? Editor, thumbnail artist, script writer, article reader? At most, that's what I could think. You hired one person for each thing. What did you hire? 2 people for each thing? Are you fucking serious? Is that really what you did? You absolute moron.
I'm going down to about 3 people.
That's still 3 too many. Do it yourself. Quit being a lazy fuck.
And the 3 people I'm keeping are going to have to do more work. But they are also the people that when I shared with them that I was experiencing immense stress, and what's going on with the channel and what's going on, because I'm very transparent. I share with most of my employees how much money I make even. Like,
You shouldn't do that. I mean, for one, you shouldn't. You should just fucking pay them. But okay, I can at least understand that when like a corporation comes out with its profits, because it kind of has to. But why are you sharing that with your fucking your thumbnail artist or your two thumbnail artists? Why?
what boss does that? I share my analytics.
Literally just about all of them I can think at this point. Literally all of them. Unless you're working for like some random dude and you're on Fiverr, I guess they wouldn't do it, but everybody has profit reports. Everybody has their quarterly reports. Like, those come out everywhere. What boss does that? All of them.
Analytics with them, right? So these individuals came to me and said, look, I'll work for free. Let's get through this rough patch.
There it is. He said he's only keeping the employees who will work for free. Anybody else who is working for money, you're fired. You damn capitalist, get the fuck out of my ruined YouTube channel. You're not welcome here. You damn capitalist scum. How dare you want to be paid for work? What is wrong with you? Holy shit. I saw a clip of this and I was like, no, I gotta go find the original video and make sure it's real. Because that was actually insane when I heard that. Hey, if you want to be paid, you're scum. Get out of here. If you work for free, though, like, why would you take that? What moron would say, wait, you have 1.8 million subs and you're saying you're not going to pay us? I think that's about the point that I would jump ship. Hey, can you work for free? No, I quit. I'm out of here. Actually, I wouldn't even say I quit. I'd say you have to fire me. So then they still have to pay me. Oh my God. To anybody who was in my comments before saying the quartering's not going broke and he's making a ton of money, he's broke. He's broke. He will only work with people who work for free, won't pay his staff, can't sell coffee, and is complaining that his views and subscribers are going down the drain. He's broke. No, he makes a ton of money on YouTube. Here's the thing. If you make $130,000 and you spend $140,000, you're fucking broke. Now, I know a lot of you are just retarded simps who can't get that through your fucking mind, but if you spend more than you're making, you're broke. That this fool can't manage to figure it out, that he just needs to read the damn articles and stop with the clickbait garbage. Quit paying 10 people to write scripts and make your thumbnails. Well, I mean, I guess he's not quitting. He's just firing the people that weren't for free. But either way, do it your damn self. You know what you have to do? You just don't want to do it. It's not like you work a full-time job. You make YouTube videos. Like, I work a full-time job. I work 40, 50 hours a week. And I'm still like, yeah, you know what? Some days, I got to hit the grocery store. I got to go shopping. I got to go to doctor's visit. I got to take care of the house. It's like, okay, I just don't have time for a video. I'm not going to pay somebody to do it for me. I'm just going to be like, well, no video today. But you don't do any of that. You don't do any of that. You hire people to do everything for you. And you still can't make a video without people's help. That you have to beg for people to do it for free. And if they don't, you fire them. You are a fucking piece of shit. That's what the fuck you are. But everybody, leave your thoughts in the comment section. While you're there, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this one out. Oh, and buy the Dragon's Treasure tea. Are you tired of that boring, bland coffee? The generic shill coffee? The generic no-name coffee? Well, check this out. We have the Dragon's Treasure tea today. Now, here at the Dragon's Treasure, you will find teas for everybody's taste. Everything you could possibly imagine, including soaps. That's right. You stink at the end of the day, so make sure you check out those soaps. They're actually pretty nice. I would recommend them, especially for your convention goers. This is something you desperately need. But wait, there's more. We have the Dragon's Treasure coffee. Now, this isn't your normal dropship coffee here. This is the Dragon Treasure Special. Here we have a beautiful blend of different coffees to fulfill all your taste bud needs. But wait, there's even more. Use the promo code Sleazy Society and get a 10% discount on your order. That's right, guys. Be like me. Be a good Jew. Get a nice little discount while you're at it. Shop at the Dragon's Treasure. And did I mention that every bag of tea comes with a hot waifu sticker on it? Save those, collect them, trade them. I don't care what you do with them, but just buy the Dragon's Treasure tea.